you see? Did you really read that disclaimer that came in? All the terms and conditions. When I woke up that day, I had to respond to a message. I just saw a pop-up. I said agree. Right? None of us read what was really on it. But you know, today we all have to be concerned. Gaurav Bhatia, what's the government doing about it?
I would tell you my personal experience also before I discuss the other issues, that you're absolutely right that you get so used to these applications, and then suddenly the terms and conditions and the privacy policy is changed, and you wake up in the morning and you get this message. Are you left with an option? So I will tell you one thing very clearly, representing the Bharatiya Janata Party. This is a very strong and determined government, and any social media giant is a pygmy in front of the collective strength of 130 crore Indians and the strong government we have. Therefore, you have to abide by the law of the land, and you have to also see that privacy of individuals and citizens of the country is not compromised. The Supreme Court very recently also held that privacy, the right to privacy, is a fundamental right. So it raises a very valid concern, as pointed out by Karnika, my colleague. She was saying, what would the government do? The government has already started the process of examining and evaluating the new policy. And we would even go to the extent of summoning and dictating whatever is in the interest of the country and our citizens. Very importantly, there is another concern. That why is it that these social media giants who need the Indian market are having two different policies for different countries? Are you trying to say that you can treat citizens of different countries differently? This is also another aspect that we are evaluating. And let me say this with some responsibility. In the past also, I'll give you two examples. First was when WhatsApp was being used by many persons to disseminate false information. And the Ministry of Information Technology summoned the executives of the company, and they were asked to change their policy as well as the software. What they did was they introduced a feature that you cannot forward to more than 5 persons, and it was because of the action of the government. Second is when Twitter actually placed a wrong map of our country. The government took it very seriously. It's a question of our territorial integrity. And Twitter was pulled up, and they had to immediately correct. So this again is a very serious issue, and we will look into it. We will take the adequate measures, strong measures to ensure that the digital footprints of a citizen are not exploited commercially by any company, no matter which that company is.